In this video, we will go over what this CLU button means. Not all will have access to this button. It will depend on how your account is set up and the privileges that are set to that. The CLU button works in two different ways. One is if you just want to simply add a field boundary by the governmental common land units that the FSA created. You can go in here, simply click on the field boundary you want to add, double click it, and then you can save that. I can also deselect this, go to another one that I want to go that and save it that route. And then from there you can save it just like any other field to a different region. You can add a new region, different group. So that is one way to add field boundaries. Naturally, not all CLU boundaries are good or correct. They are kind of more of a reference. In this particular area of the world, most fields are square, so they're not too bad, but some areas are going to be better than others. The other part that this CLU button deals with is searching for different growers or entities based on the 2007 database that the USDA had of growers and different entities and how the fields were set up under them. So you can search by just owners that are associated to certain parcels of land, operators, owners and or operators, or sometimes there's other designations. So for instance, I will just search for my name under here, and I can hit search, and this will search for any phyllity that there is. It's not in this specific area, but if I go here, it's going to zoom to the fields I associate to, and I can open up a multitude of these here. These are actually under the same one, so they are the same designation since he was an owner and I was an operator, and they're the same farm number. And same with, this is another family entity of ours, so there's other land associated to that as well. Now if I wanted to, I could click on the main farm number here, and they're older farm numbers, they're not updated, and there isn't any extra personal information tied to this that we share or do anything else with. This data was released by the Freedom of Information Act in 2007, so everything is legal shown here, but naturally land has changed, farm numbers have changed, other things have changed by the FSA, so not everything is exactly accurate, but it's more of just a reference and a designation. But if I wanted to save this entire farm, I could click on that and hit save. I could also just click one of the fields and hit save, and it just goes back to taking, selecting to a new group and adding to a region you already have, or adding to a new region, and it will add those based on the name given right here. So that is some of the features of the CLU. Like I said, it can be used in two different ways, either just adding a general CLU, or it will, you can actually search for yourself or another entity and add those field boundaries and look at imagery on those fields for whatever reason you need to.